Orpheus dead.
What?
You burned to death.
I didn't...
Of course. You had nothing to do with it, if that's what you mean. You were probably too busy rubbing your cunt thinking about Jan.
I never gave him that address, I swear.
Well, you got it somehow. You were supposed to be leading us to him, not the other way around. He didn't even show up at the map store.
He obviously doesn't trust me anymore.
Congratulations. You get an A in psychology. And the guns?
I delivered them.
Were there any problems?
No, Vic and I took care of it.
He does the job well. We'd be sorry to lose him.
What are you getting at?
Don't play dumb. We've become aware of an uncomfortable situation developing.
Okay, we were involved, if that's what you mean.
Where? The past always has a rosy glow about it. Doesn't it? Let's try and keep it that way for the sake of both of you.
I'm leading you to Jan. What more proof do you need?
Or him to us.
You need to trust me. You know I'm the only link you have to him.
Not exactly. He's in the house in Highgate. With a man and a woman. He's been under constant surveillance. We could have attacked earlier, but we didn't know who the others were.
But I'm the only one he'll come to meet. That's why you need me. Okay, what more do you know?
Maybe he already went to the police and they are following you. The couple he's staying with could be undercover cops, or maybe they are members of a rival gang. We have to tread carefully, lest blow our cover. But the time to act is nigh. We tested a woman by offering her a visa for Myanmar, getting her to deliver a package in Thailand. The reasoning was that if she fell for it, then she was safe. If not, she was dangerous.
Seems like a roundabout way of doing things.
Perhaps. But the more elusive and indirect we are, the better.
And?
She seems to have fallen for it. But your involvement certainly hasn't helped. We probably would have had him by now if it wasn't for you.
Look, I'm really sorry about De Koenig.
I'm sure you are. But how can I be sure you didn't give Jan the address on purpose? And you are not planning to escape with him?
Wait a minute, you were not exactly upfront with me about sending the gunman to Kilburn Park. Besides, how can you even be sure it was him at York Road?
You were seen. But let's not get sidetracked. A second ago, you were apologizing for giving up the address, so you must have known it could have been him. And that he at least had the address, and that's bad enough!
I don't know what you're complaining about. You've never shot a man, you've never bombed a building, you've never done any of the dirty work. If anything, I'd say that calls your devotion in doubt. It's easy to sit there like Pol Pot in some French colonial mansion, handing out orders to execute millions of people for some cause you apparently represent. Would you do it yourself?
There are always maniacs and fools to take care of that.
So that's what we are to you.
I'd like to think you were more, but I'm having my doubts. Maniacs and fanatics know no sense of devotion to a higher cause. They think they do, but they are just as likely to flip-flop and become fanatical about something else and we're down the road. How many drug freaks turn to God with the same senseless devotion? They jam needles in their arms. We need drones, we need thugs. They're less dangerous. They are neater, disposable. A dead man bears no crutches. That's Jan's problem. He thinks too much. That's dangerous. Mindless idealics and henchmen is what we want.
Henchmen.
You know, I wasn't referring to you. But let's not get sidetracked. I understand Jan stays home most nights. I also understand Jan stays in that house with a blonde-haired man right now. That makes things easier. We're owing him a favor.
A favour?
Yeah. And I want you to carry it out for us.
Me?
Rose. You need to boost your image with us. You have the right to stand on the same pedestal the König once did. With his death, there's more room for promotion and you are an obvious candidate. But you've been slipping the last little while, letting your feelings get the best of you. You have to set an example for all others that might be following your wake. Big needs to see evidence that you have no loyalties outside of our cause. Let him know that just because you might be an item and you aren't wrapped around his finger. If you bring us to Jan, Vic will think twice about his ability to dominate you. He's not stupid. You get the message.
I don't know if I can.
You're sleeping.
All right. Jan has to go. He'll never trust me again. He hates me because of Vic. He's a threat to us all. He's gotta go.
Did I just feel a breeze of the old Rosalind? The young temptress that once gutted a New York lawyer with a screwdriver.
That was 3 years ago.
Maybe so, but not all of us get a chance at a second breath. But let's make sure it's more than just a breath. Something on the order of a hurricane might be more appropriate. There's a Russian delegate coming to London in a week. A kamikaze bombing will be perfect. 2 birds with 1 stone. All you have to do is Guyane to the delegate and run.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can.
You must be a tourist.
Yes, I just have a few questions.
About the history of the college? We have guided tours if you're interested.
Well, no, I need to see the head tutor of Russian studies.
That's a good one. I'm not even sure we teach Russian.
Actually, I need to see the delegate.
The delegate, sir?
You know, the Russian!
There is no delegate. Certainly not a Russian one. Tourists are welcome to look around. Please, be my guest.
I don't know.
Christchurch. Are you two from Christchurch?
Yeah.
Yes. I need to see the delegate.
What delegate?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb. The Russian.
Russian. Let's see.
Come on. Think, brain.
Be the one with the moustache lives up on X staircase.
Well, we really don't think it's Russian here. I mean, try the new college.
Yeah. Why don't you go and ask that guy over there?
You call that a fucking education?
Crazy bastard.
Fed up with all this pissing about. Now, where is he? Who, sir? Oh, don't pretend you don't know.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't you see there is no point lying? Are you that stupid? Now, just take me to him now, please, sir!
There is no Russian delegate. I'm not quite sure why you keep insisting that there is, but I can assure you that you are mistaken. If you persist in making this disturbance, then I will have to call the police.
Don't you make me!
Listen, I really can't help you. Security! Security! Security, there's a gentleman at the main gate asking for a Russian delegate. Sir, it has just come to my memory that there is a Russian delegate visiting Tower Hill tomorrow morning. Perhaps this is what you mean.
Tower. If I find out that you are lying, I'm gonna come back here and fucking kill you.
To the things I think I want. Say I drive you crazy when I call you lazy, but you know it's 'cause I care. when my words are weapons. I never mean to threaten. I can see you growing like your hair. Sometimes I wonder if you'll ever grow accustomed to my way. 'Cause I don't like to spend the night alone when I have fallen from your grace. Just in case I hang on to the things I think I want.
Activist scumbag!
So soon. I just got your postcard yesterday.
I know, I just felt so guilty about leaving Martin. I just had to come home.
Don't. I don't like what you say.
What? What's happened? Where's Martin?
Nothing. I'm not sure. Look, it's all my fault. I got so wrapped up in my own shit that I forgot to keep an eye on it.
What happened? I mean, I'll go away for 10 days and I knew I should never trusted you.
Accuse me all you want, okay? But somewhere else. God knows you have a right to, but it's too dangerous waiting out here on the street like this, okay? They've got the house.
What?
Easy, stop!
It's everything. Where's Martin? Where's Martin? Is this the best you can come up with, Mr. Terror? You're so absorbed in your own personal quest that you've lost all human feeling. And that cheap tart that you haven't even met yet. Where's Martin? What happened to me, Martin?
I can assure you, they didn't take him, alright? I just have no idea where he is. He disappeared a few days ago. Okay, it was before they came. Before they came.
How do you know that they didn't come to us?
It's just not their style, okay? They would have trashed the place the first time if that's what happened.
Oh, God, where is he?
Lacey.
I had this feeling that something was wrong. I knew I should never have trusted you. It's all my fault.
Lacey. If you want to save Martin, you have to go. Okay, I was waiting for them to come back and strike, but now that you're here, we have to run. Okay, maybe he's with a friend. It's not like I know everyone in his social circle, okay? Come on, we gotta go. Come on. Let's go.
Just be quiet, nobody will be hurt. Oh, who's the slag? Maybe you want to take a crack at before we leave. Who's going to find out?
Shut up, leave it be. Remember what happened to Bob?
Yeah, that bird blew his head off. Serves him right for his dick round that fucking dog on it. Come on! Ow!
Oh, yeah. It's always a pleasure. What a pity we had to announce ourselves in such unceremonious way. It's particularly disturbing to my refined sensibilities to destroy those wonderful works of art in the bedroom. Perhaps I'll make it up to you one day.
Leave us alone, you creepy fucker.
Now, let's not get personal. A social change has never been a personal matter. Just one more job and you would have been free. What's the problem? Don't you like me? I gave you a fresh chance to put all this behind you and start over. Whispers at cocktail parties back in New York have it to wanted to open a studio and indulge in your talents. How noble. But what's really the difference between terrorism and anarchism, if you like, and art? As I see it, they are almost the same thing. The only difference is that art does nothing. 1,000 art shows all trying to make us to look into ourselves to see how divine or Neanderthal we are. While all it really takes is a good old-fashioned bomb. Look what happened to the Baader-Meinhof gang. A bunch of rebellious students start out with the best intentions, handing out pamphlets, and all they find is that no one cares. What a surprise! Only bombs make people listen. Only bombs save people from themselves, from corporate control and Big Brother. Too bad they were too weak to push their realization through the completion. Who needs freedom and eternal bliss when they can have an ETV instead? Power structures are inherently evil and have to be destroyed. If the Catholic Church didn't exist, Oh, those people wouldn't be dying of AIDS in Africa. I don't stand for violence. I stand for liberation.
Please spare me the soliloquy. If you're gonna shoot me, just get it over with! But leave the woman alone. Why'd you have to wreck their house, man? They got nothing to do with this.
They. Pray tell. Where are the missing members of this so-called they?
You've been watching the house long enough. I'll let you answer that.
Not to worry! You all be disposed of in due course.
Fuck off.
Don't provoke me.
Fuck off!
My brother always tried. He used to tie me to his swing when I was 10. Throw rocks at me till I was red in the face with blood.
That explains something.
Since he was bigger than me, I just sat there and took it. Then, when the time was ripe, a few years later, I turned him into the police for drug dealing. But who wants to lose the more I ground?
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone? Do we have a lover boy here? How sweet. I think I can hear the sparrows chirping by the window. Let me go and check. No. I guess you're out of luck. Just my imagination. The only bird that will be singing for you will be the buzzard on your deathbed. If you had just gone through with the plot, everything would have been fine.
Yeah, well, I just couldn't see all those innocent people dying for some abstract cause.
Did you ever stop and think of who would die if the bomb didn't go off? All those people you were betraying? The König died because of you,
Fuck the
Mr. Markowitz. And he's not the only one. Think of all the children worked to death in third world factories so right-wing Christians can drive around Beverly Hills in their beige SUVs frowning at people. It is not a question of life or death, but of whose life and deaths. You chose wrongly.
Kill me then. Come on, motherfucker, no more bombs, no more pawns, just you and your fucking gun. Kill me, come on!
Well, that's stupid. We have a bomb. We want you to carry across Tower Bridge, kamikaze style. You will die serving the organization, the way it should be. Perhaps then you can open your studio in hell. That's where you're going, isn't it? I hear they're running low on ideas down there. A little creative push is just what they need. A guy like you could go far. A future awaits you. I can just see you easel perch with professional chicks on the shores of the burning lake, painting cute little velvet art portraits of the demon as they try and while away eternity. Not quite Montparnasse, but then, what's these days? They say even Montparnasse has gone downhill. The tourists. At least there won't be any way you are going.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let him go, fucker! God damn it!
Let's do it.
Shut up, you ape, or I kill you immediately! Shut up!
Fucker! You fucker! Let me go.
You have betrayed the organization. You have no more chances. You have the choice of saving the girl's life. I leave it up to you. You have 1 hour to decide. In the meantime, anyone who talks will be shot immediately. Understand? Well, excellent. Tomorrow morning at exactly 8:30 you walk up to Tower Bridge with a bomb in your pocket and wait. A Russian delegate in London to discuss world trade issues will be crossing the bridge with a small group of British and American politicians. You will have only a few seconds to approach the crew. After, I set the remote control timer on the bomb. If you fail to approach them, you will explode with the bomb and the woman who will be with us will be shot immediately. Failsafe. The bombing will serve notice that we mean business and will no doubt increase tensions between East and West. Maybe then, with the red of war hanging over their heads, the Americans will start listening to us. America has had the run of the world for the last 50 years, and I think it is time for a change.
It'll never happen.
So I've heard.
I'm sorry. She's so late. I almost forgot to mention your old flame here is coming along for the ride. A bit of an insurance policy. She's here to prove her undying loyalty.
For a second, I thought you were more independent-minded than to take orders from this whack job.
It's a bit late for this, don't you think? The organisation is first priority. I loved you once. No love is forever.
You're nothing but a pawn. A little chess piece in Loinstra's plan.
My plan is the grand plan. My plan is the only plan.
Who's this bitch?
Leave her alone. She's got nothing to do with this.
Witness is the lowest form of cowardice.
Be sure to remember that while you're watching me die.
through, huh? It goes off with any incoming calls. You know, it's common practice these days to sell weapons to your enemies for outrageous profits. Everyone does it, just like steroids. Reagan was just stupid enough to get caught, even though a few troops inevitably die from their own bullets. The money made far outweighs the deaths, often allowing the country that produced the arms to build an even stronger arsenal with which to crush the opponent. We'll watch as you walk across the bridge towards the delegate's entourage. If you hesitate for an instant, the woman dies. Cheer up. I'm saving you from all the bad reviews you get if you ever had your own show. You know what to do? If they try anything, shoot immediately. Your last great gesture. I must admit I'm a bit disappointed. At least you could have done it in mine.
Suck my dick. You don't deserve my sophistication. Maybe I die today. You'll always be a worthless bastard.
It's time. Wow. Oh, she dies.
young. Drop the gun! Drop the gun now! Move away from him! Move away!
Okay.
Drop it! Drop it! Under arrest.
Guilty about all this. Wish there was some way I could repay you.
You've already given me more than I could have ever hoped for.
How do you figure?
I think it is really nothing after all. You were wrong.
I thought nothing wasn't so bad.
For a while, but then it gets boring. I used to say things to reassure myself, like, wherever you go, there you are. I was proud to do nothing. People are forever chasing after things, and once they get them, their illusions are shattered. As they realise their life is actually no different after all. Fame, money, it's all nothing.
Then again?
But then again, now I know you have to do something, or you're no one.
Sure, I'll be the world authority on nothing. Once they put me behind bars.
Stay in touch. Life is long and twice as wide. You've just got to follow your dreams.
Dreams. Every time I think I feel something, it only turns out to be an illusion. Follow my heart. And it leads to this. Chaos.
Chaos is all in your head. You have to search deeper to find what you really need.
If you ever thought of becoming a Buddhist monk, don't quit your day job.
Don't worry. I haven't got one yet.
Yeah, you got me there.
Let me cheer you up. Let me show you a game a guy taught me in Lagoon.
Every time we get together, it seems like there's always a candle burning. But now that everything's over, it just isn't the same.
Mr. Markowitz, it's time to leave. Mr. Markowitz, we really don't have the time.
You sure it's alright? Maybe we can save some money and come and visit.
I hate this place. You should see the depressing shite they show us on TV. Last night it was Fassbinder's Donald Duck. You know, the one where he shoots himself up the arse.
Yeah. You look good now. It's selfish of me to leave you.
Sorry. The witch doctor says with a couple more doses of bat's ears I should be fine.
Promise me you'll send it.